In a bold move shaking global markets, US President Donald Trump has announced a fresh wave of tariffs on 14 countries, citing unfair trade practices and growing deficits. The new levies, with rates as high as 40%, are set to take effect from August 1. This marks yet another chapter in Trump's aggressive push to rewrite America's trade relationships, and the world is watching. The announcement came through official letters sent to the leaders of the affected nations. Trump shared these letters on his Truth Social platform, warning that any retaliation would lead to even higher tariffs from the United States. According to Trump, the tariffs are necessary to fix what he called many years of unfair trade deals that have created massive deficits and hurt American industries. Among the 14 countries, Myanmar and Laos were hit the hardest with 40% tariffs. Other major economies like Japan and South Korea are now facing 25% tariffs, which is a decision defended by the White House as simply being the president's choice. Additional countries on the list include Bangladesh, Cambodia, Thailand, South Africa, and Indonesia, with rates ranging from 25 to 36%. Now, what about India? Well, in contrast to the tough stance on others, Trump struck a more positive note about India.
And now we've made a deal with United Kingdom, we've made a deal with China, we've made a deal, we're close to making a deal with India. Others we met with and we don't think we're going to be able to make a deal, so we just send them a letter. If you want to play ball, you have to, this is what you have to pay. So as far as I'm concerned, we're done. We're sending out letters to various countries telling them how much tariffs they have to pay. Some will maybe adjust a little bit depending if they have a cause. We're not going to be unfair about it. And actually, it's a small fraction compared to what we should be getting. We could be asking for much more. But for the sake of relationships that we've had with a lot of really good countries, we're doing the way I do it.
He mentioned about successful deals with the UK and China, while suggesting that for others, letters have been sent with tariff deals. India, however, appears to be in a different category, one with room for negotiation and cooperation. Now, while the tariffs were initially planned for July 9, Trump has now extended the deadline to August 1, though he admitted it may shift depending on how countries respond. Therefore, as nations react, one thing is clear: Trump's trade policy is keeping the global economy on edge.